Alright, hello students, this is Mr. Baker, MTTC 208 CNC mill programming. We're making a spark plug socket holder along with some milled profiles on the outside. There's also three holes that we need to mill out. We want to think of those as circular pockets. So Haas has a really nice device in their programming language called G13 circular pocket milling, which allows for cutter compensation like you would use in a normal G41. So the parameters for this are D, the tool diameter offset of the tool that's being used to be able to bring about that tool radius compensation. The feed rate, the radius of the first circle, we want to think of that as about 1/4 of the diameter of the finished circle. And then K is the parameter that is the radius of the finished circle. So in this case, our diameter is 1 inch, 150, so our K will be 0.575, and then we will use I 300 thousandths. The loop cut is a loop count for repeating deeper cuts, which is involved with the G91 incremental positioning command. Radius increment is our step over. We want to think of that as the radius of the cutter. In this case, we're using a 3-flute 250 end mill, so we'll enter Q 125. Z depth of cut or increment. Since we're using a loop cut, we're going to make that 1/3 the total cut. Pocket is 750 deep, but we're going from 100 thousandths above. Total distance of 850 thousandths divided by 3 to have 3 incremental cuts gives us, let's see, 283 thousandths and 3/10. Okay, so I'll give you an idea of what we're doing here. We're going to apply that G13 command. So G13, circular pocket milling, G91, incremental positioning. So go from the clearance plane down this far, and then with the loop count, does that 3 times. So it goes down 1, 2, 3 cuts and makes this orbiting circle. So about half of the K value is I, so we call that 0.3. K is the radius of the finished circle. Q is the step over, radius of the cutter, 125, 3 incremental cuts. Diameter, radius 10, and then a feed rate of 17.2 inches a minute. We're going about 4,000 RPM. We'll go ahead and cut this for you now. So here we go. We've got a piece of stock all loaded up. We've got the tools all set up, and we have the stock loaded in the machine. We're going to run this at 50% rapid, and we're going to adjust the feed and spindle rate upward to get it done quickly for you. So here you go. Press cycle start and get this program running for you. For center drill, G81 simple drill cycle, 281 drill, G83 pecking cycle. Just get it down to almost the depth of the pocket so that we can make it easier for end mill to do its work. And here comes the end mill. Tool 10, or G13 circular pocket milling. Feed rate right now is 24 inches a minute. Spindle speed 49.66. Last cycle was 2 minutes 12 seconds. We'll try to get this lower. Right now it's in the first increment cut, 183 thousandths deep in the part. And when it finishes that circle, it'll pop down one more level. Now it's down the second cut, 466 thousandths deep. 100% rapid. Using coolant. And we're getting ready to pop down to the last Z depth. Final Z depth is Z750 thousandths negative. And then we'll let her rip. We'll use the G28Y command to bring the table forward, make it easier for the operator to go ahead and remove the part and put the next part in. But when you're doing your second and third pockets, you're going to make some changes to the I and K values to customize those pockets for the right diameter. Alright, so we're 750 thousandths deep. Doing our finishing final third pass here. We'll be all done in just a moment. Alright, there we go. There's our pocket, and I know it's already the right diameter. All right, have a good one.